My darlings, welcome back to Kacy's Boudoir, the place where sensuality is celebrated, where desire is honored, and where we unapologetically embrace the power of pleasure. I'm your host, Kacy Duke, and tonight we're peeling back the velvet curtain on something often rushed, overlooked, or simply misunderstood: foreplay. But not just any foreplay. We're diving into forbidden sensuality, the hidden secrets that turn anticipation into an art form. Most people think foreplay is just a warm-up, a prelude, a checkbox before the main event. But my love, what if I told you that foreplay is the main event? That seduction isn't just about touching the body, but awakening it. That real pleasure comes not from what is given, but what is withheld until the moment is just right. Tonight, we explore the unseen, the erotic energy that lingers in the air, the words whispered like secrets, the way a single glance can set the body on fire. We're unlocking sensual techniques that have been passed down through time, some whispered behind closed doors, others hidden in ancient texts, all designed to ignite deeper connection and untamed pleasure. So light a candle, pour yourself something delicious, and settle in. Because once you understand the power of forbidden sensuality, my darlings, there's no going back. Let's start with a little science, shall we? Research shows that the brain is the most powerful erogenous zone. Anticipation builds dopamine, the pleasure chemical, long before a single touch. Think about it. Have you ever felt more turned on before something happened rather than during? That's because our minds crave the chase, the suspense. This is why teasing works so well. The stolen glances, the brush of fingers that almost touch, the way someone's voice drops just a little lower when they say something suggestive. It's about suggestion, not just action. And my love, suggestion is where the real magic of foreplay begins. You ever create a moment so intoxicating, so unforgettable that you know it lives rent-free in someone's mind? Let me take you back to a night when I decided that my bedroom wasn't just a place to sleep. It was going to be a sanctuary of seduction. The air was rich with the scent of pomegranate, dark, ripe, and dripping with sweetness. It curled through the room like a whispered promise, mingling with the soft flicker of candlelight. Shadows stretched along the walls, flickering gold and chrism, as if the night itself had conspired to make this moment last forever. He was there, standing just inside the doorway, watching. But this was my domain, my world, and I intended to savor every second of it. I moved through the space with intention, trailing my fingertips along the edge of my bed, feeling the decadent silk against my skin. I knew he was watching. His breath slowing, his body still, waiting for my next move. But this wasn't about him. Not yet. I reached for my glass of wine, deep and ruby red, letting it kiss my lips as I savored the moment. The taste of dark fruit lingered, as rich and forbidden as the night itself. I wanted him to see, to understand that I wasn't waiting for permission to revel in my own pleasure. And so, I took my time. The music curled around us, a slow, sensual rhythm, coaxing movement, stirring heat. I slipped off my robe, not rushed, not for performance, but for the sheer indulgence of it. Letting it fall from my shoulders, letting my bare skin meet the cool air. I stretched across the bed, feeling the silk embrace me, welcoming me into my own pleasure. I could feel his hunger, the tension in the air, thick and waiting, but I held it there because I was the one setting the pace. Sensuality, my darlings, isn't about giving yourself away. It's about owning your pleasure so fully that when you do choose to share it, it's a gift. Have you ever taken your time, let desire unfold on your own terms? If not, perhaps tonight is the night. My loves, sensuality is an art, a slow burn, a practice. That night, as I lay there, wrapped in the silk of my own pleasure, I realized something. Seduction isn't just about the moment when hands finally meet skin. It begins long before that. It's in the anticipation, the teasing, the way we awaken every sense until desire is not just felt, it's lived. And that's where we're going next, my darlings. Seduction isn't just physical. It's a full-body experience, one that whispers to all the five senses, drawing them in one by one. The art of sound. Lower your voice. Slow your words. Let the spaces between them do the work. Sometimes it's not what you say, but the way you breathe between the words. The power of scent. Scents are time machines. A trace of pomegranate on your wrist. The musk of warm skin after a long day. The right scent doesn't just attract. It pulls someone into a memory they didn't even know they wanted. The softest touch. Who says foreplay has to start in the bedroom? The next time you touch someone, pause. Let your fingers linger. Drag your nails, just barely. Let them feel the ghosts of your touch long after you pulled away. But seduction, my loves, isn't just about knowing how to tease. It's about daring to explore. My darlings, sensuality is a practice, so let's set a little sensual assignment, shall we? For the next week, I want you to experiment with one new form of foreplay that's outside your comfort zone. Maybe that's using your voice in a way you never have before. Maybe it's writing a secret letter and slipping it under someone's pillow. Maybe it's simply wearing something that makes you feel dangerous. And if you're really feeling truly bold, try the no-touch challenge. See how long you can make someone ache for your touch before you finally give it. I promise, the results will be unforgettable. Foreplay isn't just about sex. It's about seduction in everything. The way you move, the way you tease, the way you own your sensuality. Because seduction is a way of life. It's the way you own your energy, your pleasure, your presence. Because here in the Boudoir, we love to share the secrets of the feminine divine to help you grow, glow, and awaken to the full power of your sensuality. To remind you that seduction isn't just an act, it's an energy, a birthright. And remember, there were queens before there were kings, And you, my darling, are the embodiment of that regal magnetic force. Own it, revel in it, and stay unapologetically you. Velvet kisses coming at ya. Mwah!